5 and 30 seconds. All right, we gotta rock out. So, Mugen. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, we're live. 皆さん、こんばんは。よろしくお願いします。Hello, everyone, and good evening. At least for us, it is 2:30 a.m. here in Kumamoto, Japan. And I'm supported by the mafia and friends around me. Where do I start with this game? This is, first off, Kakutou Hou Densetsu Algunos. Actually, even for Japanese people, this game is really hard to say. So today we're going to be doing story mode. I'm going to get right into it, but let me just first show the settings so you guys know that I'm a real gamer and I can play on normal. Oh, hello from Nagano. Everybody's up late tonight, I guess. So this is a fighting game for the PC Engine. It's actually the Super CD-ROM add-on, and it's actually a little bit more easy to get your hands on. So if you like it, I do recommend getting it. It's about $50, which is on the cheaper side. But I'm going to try and explain a lot as I go and talk real fast. 多分日本語はちょこっと喋ると思います。だから、本当に失礼します。その辺に。Okay. I hit the wrong mode. Let's reset. He's not. No, he is the great Gahark. Actually, I am in the Gahark Den. So this is not my actual office. If you normally watch my streams, I stream from my office. All right. Show one more time normal settings. コメント見て。最強のコメントよ。All right. Normal mode. Sorry, just give me a second here, and we're gonna start the time in once we select our character. And we're going to be using, actually all the characters in this game are really good, and I'm going to talk about all of them, but today we're going to be using Hulk's younger brother, Orga. So, on 3, 2, 1, go. Hang on. You can skip the cutscenes, although the story is very interesting. A lot of the conversation in this game doesn't really make any sense. And yeah, I hope your body is ready, everybody. So this game is a 3-button game. You have light attack, heavy attack, and you have throw. And for the most part, it has your standard fighting game controls. Critical circle forward. For D-pad, it's 2, 3, 6. And half circle back, and all the standard Street Fighter inputs. But it has very funny hitboxes. So you'll see me basically abuse one move for the most time, and I'm going to explain why this round. For this is actually the hardest fight for Orga, because this character is kind of like a Ryu, and he has a Shoryuken, he has a Hadouken. He has everything that Orga can't deal with. But don't worry, because Orga has the best attack in the game, which is jumping hard kick. It also has a dash, but I didn't want to show that off just yet. But so the jumping hard attack is really good because not only is it the longest attack in the game, not only is it an instant overhead, it's also and it also crosses up. A lot of hitboxes in this game are very funny, and it also can be hit on the way up and on the way down. And even if the AI blocks or guards, it doesn't matter. If they're anywhere within the vicinity with me, if they block or guard, I can then throw them after that. So it's a very strong move. And actually, a lot of characters in this game have very disjointed or broken hitboxes. The group that made this game is actually called Intech. They're now a defunct company, but Intech actually went on to make Maxima Burning Fest. Some of the team actually even from then went on to make Guilty Gear. So if you pay attention to this game, you'll see things that will remind you of maybe Kai Kisuke from Guilty Gear. There's definitely a lot to. This is kind of like the first fighting game that group made. This character is just pretty much a Ken clone. He has a Hadouken and Shoryu. We don't have to worry about him. And I'm going to apologize right now. I do not remember all the characters' names. I only remember 2 of the characters' names, and that's because I play them. This game has the curse of like having the most forgettable names, and also the hardest fighting game. But it really is like such a charming game to play. It's kind of, so the way I look at this game, this kind of is like the root of a lot of the anime fighting games, which is why it's kind of the perfect game to play today. I'm trying to skip the cutscenes. There we go. Sometimes you can get a bad skip. So Assassin is the other character that I use, and actually, he is the best character in the game. He has a lot of infinites. Pretty much all the characters in this game have infinites, but the only reason I don't use him is because he has trouble against certain characters, and Orga just does so much more damage than everything. I mean, you can tell he just came from Planet Hulk, so you know he's hulking out. もう本当に強すぎだから使います。無限コンボもあるしけど、もう使いたくないですね。別に意味がない。There's no real reason to use the infinites with him, even though he has them as well. Whoops, I actually hit an accidental button. Don't want to use 2 buttons right now. Although you can actually throw by pressing the light and the heavy punch button together. What else should I explain about the combat in this game? There's actually OTGs. OTGs are off the ground combos. So if you down a character, you can actually hit them while they're on the ground. Now, not all characters in this game have this. Orga does not have off the ground combos, but that doesn't matter because you're probably, we got my favorite bug. So I'll just explain this real quick. This game was not finished. So there are a lot of bugs in this game. There's actually a small chance that the game can actually freeze on me. I'm hoping that doesn't happen. It's really, really small chance. It's probably like 1 in 100 plays, but it is possible. But you saw right there that the body kind of disappears for a bit. By the way, chat, if you have any questions, do let me know. I'm doing my best to explain really fast. Are you gonna let me throw you? Yes, you are. So we can instant overhead, come down with another kick, and we can actually do something really interesting. We can put an extra attack in between when we land, and then we can continue. So he can continue that with infinite. The problem is that doesn't work on all the characters. So that's why you don't always see me using the middle attack. No.
You're talking good English.
Thanks. So you probably already noticed something else, that this game only has 1 soundtrack for the battle. It's a really good soundtrack. Oh, we got the bug again. Yes, I love when characters' hitboxes disappear. Yeah, we can actually do a little corner combo against him when he gets stuck in the wall there. So what was the thing? Oh yeah, so another thing crazy about this game is not only can the character disappear, but hitboxes can completely disappear too. The hitbox is basically where the character's attack area is. So for this character, if we push him into the wall, we can actually change where his hitbox goes. So we can basically infinitely put him in the wall. I don't want to do that though, because it's a little bit difficult to do, and I have to double tap down. But yeah, no, the character design in this game really is fantastic. It's a shame that it wasn't finished. Actually, when you have this, I wish I had the CD with me today. But on the back of the disc, it actually talks about a 4-player mode and a special arcade mode that was going to be released. This is actually on the official disc, but none of these modes are actually in the game. But the music in this game, even though it's only 3 soundtracks, it's fantastic. Yeah, can you imagine? This would have been the first 4-player fighting game. I think the team was just a little bit over their heads, and you can tell they were trying out a lot of things for the first time. Unfortunately, we do not want to get hit by the samurai. This is one of the characters that can OTG us if we make one mistake, and it's an infinite actually in the corner. So we do not want to get stuck in the corner. So that's the move. That's the move at infinite. Yeah, I can do that move. By the way, that throw actually does throw in the air. So okay, this is not good. Okay, good. He didn't. If he had stepped a little bit forward, that would have been a true infinite. Let's see if I can instant overhead. Oh no, he's stunned. Oh, there we go. Crazy throws. No explanation there. I have zero explanation for that. I threw the left side, but he flung all the way. I flung all the way on the other side. So I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, so there's 3 soundtracks, and the final soundtrack, the very final boss, is probably one of my favorite fighting game soundtracks in the game. I actually have my ringtone when certain people call me. Actually, it's Gahark's ringtone when he calls me. I'm not even joking. It really is an amazing soundtrack. So it makes me wonder who made the music for this game. I've really been trying to find the person because it's just awesome. We only get to hear it on the final boss though, and that's really something. This robot, by the way, he has a laser. If you wanted to play this game, this is the character that probably has the most potential. He has a laser move that when it hits you, block or guard doesn't matter. It has so much stun that that you can basically lock the opponent in the corner. So he might have some interesting infinites. This game is definitely mega rad. Skip. I did practice earlier, so there's actually not many other runners in this game. There's like one other person who got some videos on YouTube, and then it's just me. So I run a lot of PC fighting games, so if you ever want to run, I would love to always just take time and teach and show you all sorts of broken stuff. And I definitely hope that the foreign Kusoge community picks up this game. Kusoge is kind of like a crappy game, although this is not a crappy game. I like this game, but you know, it's in its own category, that's for sure. Alright, she can be a little bit dangerous because she has bionic arm, and it can actually carry me all the way to one side and then back. Oh, good. Most characters take about 4 to 5 hits. Strip Fighter is next with the great Gahark. So we're gonna be racing in that game. I think we should be at the boss after this fight. So this is the character I have the most trouble with in the game. He is very short and very stout, and he's very hard to OTG and throw because this character is kind of broken. When you hit him, he's in a really weird hit animation where he's actually invincible for a while. So he is like the one character in the game you can't infinite combo consistently. Have a day. Oh, this is Kuso Grande. Yes, this is definitely on the runnings. Let's see if we can get it. I'm gonna try something new that I learned. Yes, we got the instant overhead. Okay. And the throw. Okay. Let's see if I can get it. Probably not. One cool thing that Orga has is he has a dash, but you don't really see me use it because during his dash, you can't stop and he's invincible. Alright, and I'm not invincible, sorry. Gaku. Tomoranai to muteki janai. Alright, here we go. Let's be this lady here. She's incredibly difficult. So during this fight, there's a gust of wind that's blowing at me, and I cannot actually move during this fight. even if I dash forward, it does not matter. I have to hit, and then she will keep switching phases. If I am late even by a frame, this game is over. I will be infinite to death. And so here's another really funny thing about this game. I don't know if I've always wanted to find the developers, but I've been looking. They're probably quite a bit older now, but I don't know if they know, but you actually can't clear this game with certain characters. Certain characters do not jump fast enough. For some reason, Orga is a grappler, but he has a big range character, but he doesn't have, and he has a dash. But other characters don't have a dash, and their jump arc is too short and too slow to reach the boss in time, so they will get infinite to death. I've practiced for hours trying to clear with certain other characters. This is literally a run killer for half the cast. So that's another reason I really wanted to run this game, is if someone can figure out final boss strats. You can actually get behind the final boss. And let's end it. GG. Thank you for watching this amazing commentary.
No.
So I don't know if I explained enough about this game, but I just find this game charming. A lot of the times on my channel, I like to stream like rare fighting games. I stream some RPGs and side scroll and action belt games as well. But this game is particularly, it has a lot, it's like the charm of, remember like old cell phone games like on the Nokia, and you could play King of Fighters? It has that kind of charm to it. So I don't know, I really thought this would be the perfect fit for the marathon. We do have Street Fighter coming up next, so I'm really thankful for Retro Gaming Live TV and everyone for letting this game be in the marathon. I didn't know you could submit as many runs as you wanted. I think next year I'm actually going to submit Flash Hiders, and maybe I'll do Maximum Fest and some of the other great fighting games. I think that one of the reasons we all like PC Engine so much is that PC Engine has some of the best arcade ports ever. And so it's like you're buying two systems in one. You get the arcade at your home, and you get some unique games. This was not in the arcade, but the fact that you also have this and some other fighting games that are just fantastic ports. So, having said that, let's get to the credits. Next up, I'm going to be running with Gahark. It's going to be a very quick race in Street Fighter 2. Now, this game is an official game. However, I tried to I have a lot of these manuals for PC Engine that have like a guidebook to show the games. And Street Fighter 2, to be honest, did not think would ever get in the marathon. So me and Gahark are so happy we get to play this game. Widow-san was also there that day. We had a bunch of people. I remember at the beginning of this time there was talk about an event. We had a PC Engine speedrun event 2 years ago, and we had like 5 or 6 people play Street Fighter 2 at the event. Of course, they played some other games that are well known at the event, but I don't want to talk too much about all those because we'll probably do it again another year, and maybe even we could stream it live on Retro Gaming Live TV. Who knows? Because I think for most of us, I speak English. Obviously, I was born in the States, but I don't have a lot of overseas friends. So if you guys are interested in learning more about games and just want to support, all I ever ask for is if you look up, DBcade on Twitch, and you can even do it now. Open a side window, follow, and then come right back. Gahark's probably going to want to drop his Twitter on the thing, but he actually is a master of English. He's judging my English right now.
Yes.
So yeah, I don't know what else to say other than that. I finished the game way over estimate. I could show off a bunch of other things, but yeah, just getting support. I really like to participate in more retro game events. Thank you to everyone who told me about this event. That was really awesome. I think like 3 people in the speedrun community messaged me, Magius, and a couple other people. So I really want to say thank you to you guys. And thank you to Bald Nate as well. Actually, he told me, I think he mentioned it on one of his streams as well. So thank you. All right, congratulations. That is the game. なら、準備しましょうか。
Yes.
Okay. じゃあ、一旦こ ここでやめましょう。We'll stop.